Howdy, howdy, YouTube world. I am at not my garage. I'm on location at Jeremy Weckman's garage. You may notice from, if you ever watch his TikToks or whatnot, I'll tag him in the video somehow. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it's Weckman Builds or Jeremy Builds or something like that. Either way.
Jeremy Weckman Builds.
Is it Jeremy Weckman Builds?
Jeremy Weckman Builds, Weckman Speed Shop.
I got the famous Jason Walker back there to assist today. I'm assisting him, let's be realistic here. We are working on the Detour T. If you're not familiar with this project, we introduced this at the Scotty's Customs Show back in July. We're still making forward progress on it. This was being filmed before Rat Stock. It probably won't come out till after Rat Stock, but we're hoping to get it there. And I'm here to assist in the chop, because I'm good at cutting things apart. Not so good at putting them back together, but cutting things apart and destruction, that's my specialty. I ain't afraid to cut it. It's just metal. We can have somebody else fix it. The quality and the craftsmanship of this frame and chassis and suspension is unreal. Look at the details in this thing. Arrow, because it's a Detour. It's a Detour T. This thing is gonna be one badass car you are gonna want a chance to win. And when those details come available, we'll get it all out for everybody to see. Oh, look at that, a nice new drive shaft.
Nice new drive shaft sponsored by AA Driveline out of Anoka.
It's sweet. So the guys have made a huge steps on this thing. This thing is a full-on roller now, where last time things were just kind of welded to the chassis to make it work. We got a front axle that's on a spring now. The rear axle is all four-linked in there. We're making some progress, but today none of that matters. All we're trying to do is get this thing chopped, and Jason's got the vision of a nasty chop. Basically, he wants the roof line level and the body raked, but you can see over. So it'll be sweet. It'll be sweet. Like I said, once I get my grubby little paws on this, we'll start having some mistakes. But until then, it's looking badass. So we're gonna get to cutting and see how this all turns out. I've never cut a Model T before, so this will be fun. Here we go, Jason. I'm gonna cut it. All right, so that'll all come out with the window frame when we cut that. Sweet.
First piece is out.
Should we mark it top and bottom, or are we gonna be able to figure that out when it goes? Maybe we should do it so somebody else has to put it in. They know where it goes. Pretty darn close.
Close enough for us to call it good.
Yep. All right, let go. Thank you. It's a good thing Jason's here, because I'm all rush. I want to see what this looks like. And he's like, whoa, slow down just a little bit. So we went and put some bracing in to kind of support the pillars. So the A pillars are supported, so they shouldn't move on us. The B pillars got another support. They already had the C pillar all taken care of. So hopefully when we get this off, those pillars don't do one of these deals on us. And it should go back together, hopefully, well, hopefully. you make it through?
I did, but how do I get it back out?
Can we lift it up enough?
There you go.
There she is, first cut is made. That bandsaw thingy he's got is, I gotta get me one of them toys. Jason is working on the last cut here. The top is coming up. He's chopped. Wow, not chopped, done. We're down to a wood blade on the Sawzall because we didn't bring enough stuff. What you do, you just frickin' make it work, people. A wood blade will cut steel if you're angry enough. Are we just going straight back with it? Alright, we're free? We're free. Not too shabby. She's a convertible now. Well, I'm gonna cut this line then.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Because that's what I do. I just cut shit. We'll figure out how to put it back together later. It's also probably why I run into so many issues. Well, we got her cut. She's completely chopped now. How much did we take out of the front, Jason?
6 inches out of front, 8.5 out of the back.
So she's gonna rake to the rear, which should actually level the roof off when you're looking at it from the side profile, which will be kind of cool. It's like a reverse chop thing. It's chopped reverse style. One of my cuts got a little wonky on me because I ran out of reach with the cutoff wheel, but I think we'll better grind her into fit. Essentially, we just gotta set her up there now and see how you think you like the way it's looking.
That's cool. I think we got to drop more in the front.
You think so?
Good.
It almost looks like you could take more off the back. So the problem we're having is these cuts aren't great and they're holding things up on us. You can see that's, you know, stick a finger in there, but it's held up on the back side. The other side's kind of doing the same thing. The cut's got a little angled on us. So we're gonna clean those up and try and settle down. See if we can get her come down a little bit more in the rear, hopefully. Precision. So nice and light.
That needs to come off.
On the top side, right?
Yep. Let's flip it around and see how it fits.
Which way are we going? This way?
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, and this cut's not straight either. It's kind of dived off a little bit. But I wouldn't get too hung up on that because that's all going to change anyways.
Correct.
Let's shift it to you a little bit. I'm going to take the flapper to that side.
Let's be honest.
Trim piece is holding me up on this side. How's your new cut looking? Well, do we take your inch out of the back? Because then these are going to have to be fit up anyways. So I forgot to turn the camera back on, but we have had it set back up there. We made some new cuts. We took 3/4 of an inch out of the C pillar, another 3/4 out of the B pillars. We left the A pillars alone. It's looking really, really nice. In fact, the C pillars fit frickin' perfect. But we got a little greedy on our B pillars. So there's about a 3/8 of an inch gap. So we're gonna take the 3/8 of an inch out of the rear, bring it down just that much further in, and then we'll probably tack her in and lock her in and call her good until we can get to start. There's other plans. There's lots of plans. We're just trying to get a chop done. This is the leader of the Rust Redemption project, who is organizing a lot of this and spearheading almost all of this with the help of people like Benny Jacobson, Brad Anderson, Jeremy Jezerzik, however,
whatever.
Mr. Pokey Tire, he's a part of this. There's so many people that have donated parts and time and everything. I can't remember everybody. I'm gonna forget somebody if I try, so we're just gonna stop. So there's a lot of people involved with trying to get this car done and ready to give away.
Daryl Starbird show, February 21st, 3 o'clock. We'll be live online, and we'll be working with Ratrod magazine, and this is going to be a raffle car. Raffle tickets are on order. They will be here very shortly.
Are they gonna be available at Rat Stock?
I'm hoping so, as long as they show up. I gotta find out tracking number because they were supposed to be here yesterday.
So I'm gonna try and push and get this video out before I leave for Rat Stock myself. I got my own pile of junks at home I'm still working on. I'm still gonna get ready. Actually, I dropped parts off on the way here that I gotta go pick up on the way home. So I am in the midst of doing it myself. But we're hoping to have this at Rat Stock, and I'm gonna push to try and get this video out for that. So anybody that's heading to Rat Stock will have the opportunity to come see this in person and see how we did. If you see what we've done and you think we did it all wrong, well, you have to remember, we don't know what we're doing. We're just figuring it out. That's how you learn. So back off. So another 3/8 of an inch. We'll chop her, flip her, set her. Hopefully it's all perfecto. Tack her in, call her good, and she's chopped. For the first stage anyways. There's more. There's more. There's lots more. I almost just had an incident. We won't tell Jason. No, we made it perfect. Oh, yeah. He's pretty darn close.
I like it.
It's just such a flat roof, and it's not pitched or nothing. I don't know if you put a few tacks around each corner, tack the front and rear as good as you can, wherever you can, and send it. Thanks to Jeremy Weckman for letting us come and crash in his pad and make a mess, and I'm gonna leave it for Jason to deal with. I gotta go get parts picked up for my car, but if you wanna see this thing in person, he's gonna stay and tack up the chop because it looks badass. If you wanna see it in person, it's going to Rat Stock. You should be there too. It's gonna be incredible. It'll be at the Rust Redemption booth, correct? You have a vendor booth there?
Yeah,
which will be right next to my booth. I'm gonna be there selling shirts. I'm wearing one today. I got shirts for Animal, I got shirts for the Belverado, I got Dilly Gap shirts, I got one for the Stroke Box. Either way, you should come see it. Thanks for watching.